Marius was now a fine-looking young man of medium height with heavy jet-black hair, a high, intelligent brow, large, passionate nostrils, and a frank and calm expression. Every day, Marius liked to go for a walk in Luxembourg Park. Marius had noticed a man and a girl quite young. The man might be 60 years old. He seemed sad and serious. His whole person presented the weary appearance of a soldier retired from active service. The girl was homely, but looked awkward and disagreeable. Marius did not know their names, so he thought of them as Monsieur Leblanc and Mademoiselle Lenoir. 2 years had passed. Marius went back on his walk in the Luxembourg. He passed by the same seat where Leblanc and Lenoir used to sit. Marius looked over, and then he saw her. She was no longer the schoolgirl with the awkward appearance. The woman who he saw was now a noble, beautiful creature, with the bewitching outlines of a woman. Marius was stunned by her beauty. Marius was desperately in love with Mademoiselle Lenoir. Marius would go to the park and pass by them every day. He would walk back and forth just to catch a glimpse of her. One day he heard the sound of an ineffable voice. It might be her voice. Marius thought she sounded very pretty. A few weeks later, Marius was as usual sitting on his seat. Suddenly, Monsieur Leblanc and his daughter left their seat and slowly walked toward him. Marius made an attempt to read and look natural. He could hear their steps approaching. The young girl passed him, and for a brief moment, their eyes met. Marius felt as though his brain was on fire. She seemed more beautiful than she had ever seen before, like the beauty of all women combined with an angel. One glance had done it all. Marius fell desperately in love. But horror struck when Marius realized that there was mud on his boots. A whole month had passed, and Marius went every day to the Luxembourg. Each day he would approach nearer and nearer to their seat. One night at dusk, he found the seat in which Monsieur Leblanc and his daughter always sat. On their spot he found a handkerchief marked with the letters U.F. Marius was ecstatic. This could only mean that she left it for him, and her name was Ursula. He kissed it, smelled it, brought it with him wherever he went, and slept with it resting on his face. However, little did Marius know the handkerchief actually belonged to Ursula's father, and it had simply fallen out of his pocket. Marius's love for Ursula only grew stronger. It got to the point where one night he followed her home to see where she lived. Meanwhile, Monsieur Leblanc was beginning to grow suspicious of this man following them around, so he made a plan of what to do next to protect his daughter. A few days later, Marius went to the Luxembourg, but no one was there. He waited all day to see if she would come, but to no avail. So Marius decided to see if they were at the house. Marius returned to their house and knocked on the porte cochère.